Hey guys, we just got to Changi Airport here in Singapore, and I can tell you right now it is the cleanest city in the world because they had sanitizer dispensers next to the toilet paper roll in the public bathroom. And check out this awesomeness. Kind of fitting since we're
hilarious if there were like actual like people in here that were pretending to pose and they just kind of came to life to scare people. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I just like how this is kind of fitting since we're going to watch the movie while we're here. So this is certainly the big, beautiful airport it's been made out to be. And I got everything all Christmased up, just like I expected. There was some really nice stuff upstairs that I didn't get a chance to film, but there's going to be plenty of Christmas to film here in about a week. Alright guys, so nothing to fear. We got through Singaporean immigration without getting the death sentence. I know that sounds funny, but if you didn't know already, Singapore has a very, very strict drug policy. If you traffic drugs here, you get the death penalty. It doesn't matter if you're Singaporean or a citizen abroad. In fact, our embarkation cards have this. Warning, death for drug traffickers under Singaporean law. And I actually have to keep this with me the whole time I'm here in Singapore until I leave. So, it's interesting. Singapore has like one of the lowest crime rates in the entire world. And they've actually put more people to death for drug trafficking than for murder. Hey guys, this is our first real day out in the city. Liz is getting tickets for the train here. And I just want to show you guys how serious they are about the law here in Singapore. $1,000 fine for smoking. $500 fine for eating or drinking on the train. No flammable goods. You're found with those, it's $5,000 fine. And even no durians. Durian, of course, is a fruit popular in this region of the world. No fine for it, but they don't want you to have it. Cool, they're little bitty cars on this rail.
They're cute.
The one we're in, really good. Okay, we just got out of the subway system here, and this is Clark Quay, right?
Clark Quay.
It looks like Clark Quay, but I heard before it was pronounced weird, but I guess it's Key. But it's an awesome day. I mean, I knew Singapore was going to be hot, and yesterday it was a little hot, but today feels magnificent. It's raining a little bit right now, just dribbling. But this weather is phenomenal.
Temperature-wise, it's perfect.
Yeah, let me just show you guys around where we're at. We're just walking around. We're looking for something to eat, but we'll see what we run into. But I can definitely see where they get their reputation for cleanliness. I mean, everything just looks so neat and tidy, and the paint on the road is like perfect. Here you guys go. Nice little boat area here. Like I said, it is raining a little bit, but nothing to go run into shelter for. This is really pretty and so postmodern in its design. This boat just went under the bridge here. I didn't get a chance to film that time, but there you go. There's Clark Quay Central, which is the station we just came out of from the train. So we're just walking at random through here, and it looks like there's some kind of event going on. It looks like kids and adults. That's awesome. I love how we can just stumble into things like this when we're traveling. Oh, and look over here. This place is called the Pump Room, and it says, presents Jedi Knight. May the Pump Room be with you. Costume contests, all kind of stuff. Awesome. Man, I tell you, I could get used to Singapore real quick. Look at this. So we're on like the 4th floor of just this random complex that we just wandered into, and I see this place here called Hobby Atelier. And look at that. Dragon Ball Z action figures. And even some Star Wars stuff. This is cool. It's just a big glass elevator outside. So obviously this isn't going right now because it's raining, but check this out. It's called the Bungee Bar. You want to know why? Look at that. Giant bungee seats that can take you up. Cool. There's even more bungee seats over here. And if you guys look off in the distance, you see the famous Marina Sands Bay Resort. It's one of the most famous buildings in the world, so I'm sure you've seen it. And look at the clouds here in the city. You can see that the buildings are so high that the cloud coverage is just going right between the skyscrapers. So I think it's funny that, as you may know, graffitiing in Singapore is a crime punishable by caning. It looks like the city took it upon themselves to go ahead and do the graffiti for you, so you don't get the urge. Cool view of the skyline there. We're not going down that way right now, but you can see behind the tree there is like some of the government buildings, and that building over there says Supreme Court. Looks like a UFO landed on the building. Even in the rain, this city is absolutely beautiful. So yesterday was a prettier day when we arrived, much prettier than for filming than today is, but it was also a much hotter day. So I think we would have done fine walking around, but today it just feels so good. So still get a chance to show you guys what's up here. Yeah. So here on the edge of Chinatown, we found a little ice cream stand. And look there. They've got sweet corn flavored ice cream. Check that out. Even came with a little plastic bag over top of it. I think now's a good time to make a point that in Singapore, there's no wrong way. There's no taking a wrong turn. I mean, unless you're going to a specific place, but if you're just wanting to explore and look, there's no, oh God, I went down the wrong street. There's nothing to see here. Or, oh God, it's dangerous. Or, oh, you know, the whole country is just one big city and everything's nice, safe, clean. So that's a good point to make. Well, me and Liz both got one of these. That's unique. Okay, so we didn't go in this place. I'm not sure if we will, but over there is it's a pretty famous place called the Buddha Tooth Temple. That's where we just walked a little bit ago when we got ice cream. I just kind of want to show it because this is a nice view. There's some construction going on here in the middle too. I don't know what that's all about, but it's kind of a nice structure. This is interesting, these giant masks on the side of this building here. I'm filming this to give you guys an idea about what it's like here in Singapore for immigrants. How much of a immigrant welcoming society this is. Something like 40% of people in Singapore, I think, I could be wrong about that number exactly, something like 40% of people here in Singapore immigrated from somewhere else. As you see, this place said power credit, and it said foreigners are welcome. So they will actually credit you if you are a foreign immigrant. Would you guys believe that we're still in Singapore? Look how green all this is. And then if you, yeah, it's like a jungle, but then right over there. So I've been to Central Park, you know, and Central Park is nice, but it doesn't have quite the escapism like this seems to have. Like a park you can just walk around and you see the buildings behind you here. But you can just jog or ride a bike through here and it's completely lush and green. So this is really unique. So we just did full circle around that little park thing you can see over there. And then we just sort of ran into what feels like just a small town. Like I really don't know where we're at all. Look at these flowers though. Yeah, so just sort of wandered into like a small town. Check that out. Police complex. The building is absolutely immaculate. I don't know what's going on. Wow. Alright, fitting into today's walking is the same tiny train we ran this morning, and I'll show you the back review.
Similar kind of type of back.
Please do not move into the door. Next station, close.
Especially in housing estates like this, you wouldn't really.
The door. Next station,